2021, I want to hear your realistic prediction, but realistically, what do y'all think's going to happen in 2021?
There's going to be a hard push towards austerity, but I think people are going to stand up better than they did in the last 15 years against doing any sort of tax cuts, things like that.
I think you're right about the pushing back on the direct payment thing, and I think we got Trump to thank for that, because now the Trumpers are like $600 is not enough.
Yeah.
And basically, anytime you can convince them that Trump told them that something was good or whatever, they take that shit to heart so hard. I think
There's a good chance we get UBI in the next 2 years, probably.
I think they're going to have to, because we don't have a consumer economy. Mitch McConnell is fucking incredibly lucky that he just won re-election. If he had to be elected next year, I think a ham sandwich Democrat could beat him.
I don't know why Mitch McConnell hasn't already gone along with it.
Because he's a fucking ghoul.
I mean, he's really showing his true colors lately.
Well, yeah, that's why. But I don't think Mitch McConnell's going to get reelected in 5 years.
Good.
Because Trump is going to piss on Mitch McConnell. And the legacy of Trump is going to be
go Trump!
And the legacy
Trump
of Trump 2021, if it's fuck Mitch McConnell, if he blames Mitch McConnell's fucked.
You see me getting excited and stuff. This was the appeal of Trump, I feel like, at the beginning. It was like, Trump's going to go in there, he's going to fucking shit all over these swamp creatures. But then he brought in his own fucking swamp creatures. Well, but if it had been like this the whole time...
It was the same people. That was the worst thing. It was the same people. Yeah. He didn't go outside of the box. And
yeah, but he brought in fucking Jared Kushner and fucking Don Jr. and all his dumbasses.
But all they did was what they were going to do anyway.
Yeah, they
just did it more nakedly.
I will tell you on this. Trump did do a service to this country by taking off a bunch of things that were just like unwritten rules now are getting written the fuck down soon. Because both of these parties are now going to realize like they're going to do it in their own self-interest. They're going to consolidate power away from the executive branch that, Cheney got. He's exposed a lot of the rot. Whether we replace the boards or not is to be seen, but we at least know where they're rotted for sure. Yeah, Mitch McConnell cannot claim to be anything other than a ghoul. Even his daddy Trump was like at $2,000.
Trump has exposed a lot that I think needed to be exposed, and I mean, so has this whole coronavirus thing. So
yeah, well, I'd much rather than expose it and fix it at the same time rather than just expose it and like, that board's just rotted.
Yeah. Leave it open in a hurricane kind of thing.
Yeah. What do you think's gonna happen this year, Brittany? 2021.
My prediction is I don't think people like us are gonna get vaccinated until like the summer. So it's probably gonna be more of the same for the first half of the year.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while still.
I do think that I hate to say this, we know how to live with the virus now. So like 2021, I feel like is gonna be slightly better.
We really don't know if that vaccine's gonna stop it or not.
I mean, we'll know by the summer, I feel like.
No, we won't. I don't think it's gonna be rolled out fast enough. They're already fucking up. Like, we don't know the long-term effects of a lot of this stuff.
What if we wipe out humanity with the fucking coronavirus? Or not the coronavirus vaccine, I mean, not just the virus.
We deserved it at that point. We've had it coming for a long time. I don't know why you're like...
We have had it coming for a long time.
I mean, why I'm not dead is because other people would be affected. If we all die, fucking let's go, baby. But, I am optimistic, but I still think it's going to be 6-8 months for a vaccine spread out enough. And then when the vaccine's done, this comes into my prediction for 2021. I think Rona's still going to be a problem, but I think the economy is going to just pop. There's just going to be a fucking reckoning of all kinds of shit.
Why do we have to pay for all these other countries and all this shit that Nancy Pelosi wants to put into the bill? Why aren't we just giving that money directly to us? No one's fucking attacking us right now.
No one has force projection capabilities to attack us.
Because they're like, what if Kim Jong-un decides to just bomb the shit out of us tomorrow? I'm like,
with what? The CIA's most accurate estimates say that he's got 40 possible bombs. Basically, they think he can pull off a suicide nuke strike on South Korea. We have anti-theater ballistic missile system stuff set up. We have airplanes in the sky looking for these things. No one has any transport planes like we do. No one has any air-to-air refueling.
Russia and China don't have the ability to fuck us up.
We literally control the ocean. We're engaged in active combat operations in more places than we're not.
And these bills, why aren't we saying, hey man, we got $900 billion. Let's give this shit back to the people.
The same reason we didn't get checks this week.
Yeah, because the friends of the people that make this stuff are the people that make those weapons.
So it's all political, bureaucratic bullshit just to make sure their buddies get paid.
My prediction is I think we're going to have a debt pop real bad. I think we're going to get direct payments, which will be a positive. I think we're going to end up with some kind of UBI out of this. The stimulus stimulus check is going to turn into monthly, and then it's going to be please don't riot bucks from the David Wong book. Well, I'm not saying we're going to get $2,500 a month. We'll get a UBI, and it'll be means tested to fucking death. We're not going to get like the UBI I talk about. Everyone gets a check deposit in their account. We're going to get Democrat Obamacare means. We're going to get Obamacare or UBI.
Okay.
I'm
All
not
right.
gonna be able to afford it.
I'm seeing it now. Yeah.
They'll have a million goddamn strings to it. It'll be like
I'm thinking Andrew Yang UBI.
no, I think a basic income is coming. I think they're just going to have to because no one will be able to buy anything. They're already seeing it like when these holiday numbers come out, how down they were. Retailers are going to push for it. You're going to probably see in the next 6 months, probably like the national, like some kind of retailer council, like pushing for a pandemic payment. They'll call it a pandemic payment at first. And if Rona's on and trending down, it'll be like your Rona recovery bucks.
They want David Copperfield, not Tale of Two Cities.
Exactly. And she's not getting a reference to Dickens.
No,
but
I'm thinking about things too.
I understand. The last thought from the future, we're not out of the woods for political violence yet either. We're going to see a Antifa protest shot up. We're going to see a fucking Black Lives Matter thing shot up. We're going to see a fucking RV blow up in front of...
I'm surprised we haven't seen it already.
Well, we have on small scales. I think they thought they were going to win. So I'm talking about Trumpers. I'm talking about like...
Oh, yeah, okay.
They thought they were going to win. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they did.
The Q people, the people that... The guy who might have blown up a 5G fucking center thought they were going to win. They thought the Great Awakening was happening. Well, if we make it to February with no keep the president, steal the vote, I think we're out of the danger zone for it.
History is fucking violent.
Yeah.
We're due for some violence.
People really do not get like how peaceful we are now compared to back in the day. And a lot of that is because people have things to lose.
I do feel like there's a major shift coming. I don't know what it is.
Anyone that says they know is a fucking liar.
But I don't think we're ever going to go back to 2019.
No. Nah. The world's different. This is 9/11 part 2 type thing.
It's exciting, but it's also like not exciting about what's going to happen. How things are going to be different in the future.
You just want a cinematic fucking storming the Bastille thing because you watch too many fucking movies.
Dude, I want to be Luke Skywalker, but I don't know if I got the guts to do it. I don't know if I'm coming straight off of a desert planet right into an X-Wing to fuck up the Death Star.
Yeah. I want to be Luke Skywalker, but it turns out I'm Porkins.
I just want to be a robot that gets sent off into deep space and I have to be seen from again. Make me a fucking exploratory droid or whatever.
R2-102.
Yeah, R2-102.
Oh, I like